This is part 3 of 5, Typography, the Grand Design. Part 3 deals with rhythm and proportion. Space in typography is like time in music. Carefully spaced letter forms can help your reader read more efficiently. I like to think of typography first on the horizontal motion and then on the vertical motion. So space is important horizontally. It's also important vertically. So let's talk about the horizontal spacing of type. So the rhythm and proportion of horizontal motion in typography has two terms that are important: kerning and tracking. Kerning is a term that means altering the space between selected pairs of letters. And tracking is a term that means uniformly altering the space between all the letters in a line of typography or a block of text. So let's look at kerning. There are certain letter forms that have strange spacing if you were to keep the space unilaterally equal. So some of those letter forms includes A, V, M, T, F. And you can imagine that the space around those letter forms can be awkward. So there have been designed kerning tables in particular typefaces. So this specifies a particular reduction or increases spacing for every possible letter combination. This is often how you can tell a well-designed typeface from a set of letters that has been designed. Kerning tables generally abstract space from these particular combinations: AW, AV, NEA, NEL, T's, V's, W's, Y's, anywhere where the space would be awkward. Typographic letter forms are made legible not only by their forms and color, but by the sculpted empty space around them. So let's look at type on a vertical motion. Leading is the term that we use when we describe the space between lines of text. It's important to choose a leading that suits the typeface text and measure. Remember that ascenders and descenders are how we view words, so it's important to give them space for our eye to move around them. So let's remember on a horizontal and vertical motion that space is very important in legibility. Space in type is like time in music.